Hello, it's Ash. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you run better by helping you look after this body, and we're focusing on leg stretches in this session. So I'm going to help your legs have a good stretch. We're going to need a block or a cushion or something to elevate your foot as we make a start on this. So let's go. So we're going to elevate the balls of the feet on the block like this. We're going to go right foot to start, and then what we're going to do is get nice and tall, hands to the hips, and then we're going to start to walk the left foot as close as we comfortably can to the block, or maybe we can carry on going past it. We don't want to go too intense because we're going to go dynamic again. We're going to push the hips forwards into a little bit more of a stretch and then slowly release. So we're just thrusting the hips forwards and then slowly release. You're massaging, breathing nice and tall. You should feel a good stretch in the Achilles and the calf area and the lower leg, going down in towards the heel. And it wants to be, again, about a 7 out of 10 intensity. Not aggressive. We don't want to brutalize your body. Just carry on breathing and moving with this. So start to breathe in and out through the nose if you're able to. And then just slowly step back. Let's go to the other side with that. Have a little bit of a move and feel the difference between the left and the right calf muscles and Achilles. Okay, let's place the left balls of the feet onto that block. Step in the right foot to about the right amount of stretch so that we can still push the hips forwards into a little bit of a thrust and then release it. So again, if you're new to my practice, I do a lot of dynamic, or mainly focused on dynamic stretches because we get the most amount of work in the short space of time, but also dynamic is really soothing. It just feels nice to move and stretch the body. And also it just lubricates the body, it lubricates the fascia, the connective tissue with the movement, as long as we're not being too aggressive with the body. Okay, which calf area is more tighter for you? Is it left or right? Yeah. Okay, last one. A little bit of a push, and then slowly release. And just move the block now. You can move that out of the way. And we're just going to stand in. If you need a balance aid, you can get hold of the wall or the chair. We're going to stand into the left foot, and we're going to bring the right foot up, and we're going to do some ankle rotation. So draw a big circle with your big toe and try and go around in one direction. We're going to go one direction a few times and then the other direction. So we're really working into the ankle. Again, working through all of the muscles, all of the tendons, the veins, the arteries, the nerves that go through there to help them all move and glide more smoothly. Let's change direction now. If you're also new to my videos, I do tend to talk a lot because I'm so passionate about what I do, and I love helping people, but also I've got so much knowledge in my busy brain. I just blurt it all out. So if you don't like talking, you're probably not going to like my videos. Okay. And then just slowly start to bring that leg down and have a little bit of, a pedal out feel. How nice that feels just to work through the ankle and the shin, because you get all of the movement through the muscles as well as you're pulling the toes up. I'm going to stand into the other leg, lift the knee up, and let's start to do some circles in one direction in this. And try and work within the range of your motion as well. So if you get pain at any point, just make the motion smaller. Warm it up, and then if you can, you start to get the motion a little bit bigger. And you keep breathing as you do this. And trying to relax. Breathing rhythm is going to signal to the body to relax. Okay, and then changing direction with those big circles. It's a really nice area for us runners to focus on the ankles, the shins and the calf muscles, because they take such a battering when we're running. It's important to keep mobility in that area. Strong, healthy, supple muscles and tendons. Okay, and then just come back down. Okay, and then have a little bit of a pedal out. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to pedal with this one. So feet underneath your hips. We're going to work into the big toes, the arches of the foot and the ankles. So hands to the hips. What we're going to do is we're going to start to bring the right heel up, pushing the right ball of the big toe and the big toe down into the floor, so we get pushing the knee forward. So we get calf work and arch of the foot work. And I'm going to switch that. So we switch and we push the left knee forwards and left heel up as high as we can. And we're just switching. It's like we're kind of like doing some funny walking on the spot, moonwalking. Hands can do whatever they want to do. If you want to add it into a little dance, you can have a little bit of a groove, or you can go hands to the hips. But we're thinking about pushing the toes down, lifting the heels up. Really, again, nice mobility for the toes as well, to keep the toes supple, flexing. Really good for the arches of the feet, as I've mentioned, and the ankles. Again, really nice stretch, dynamic stretching for that area. Keep breathing as you do this. Are you dancing? I don't know why I've not danced with this. Okay, and then just have a little bit of a shake out now. And then just feel how nice that feels. Your ankle and all that lower leg area should feel like it's just able to move a little bit easier. Okay, so we're going to step your right foot forwards with a slightly bent right knee. Stepping your left foot back, and it's really important that you don't overstep with this if your balance not too good. You can use a balance aid if you need to. We're going to bring the top of the foot, so where the laces would be on your shoe, on the left foot towards the floor, like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just slowly pulse this left knee down to the floor, stretching the shins, stretching the top of the ankles, and also maybe you might get it into the hip flexors at the front here, but also keeping that front foot nice and flat so we get ankle mobility into there as well, and then coming back up. So slowly lowering down, stretching the shin on the left and the ankle on the right, and coming back up. Use the balance aid if you need to. Breathe as you do this. Make the lunge smaller, so bring the foot closer in if you feel like it's more comfortable. So again, just find the right amount for you that still stretches the shins. Have a little bit of a smile. Okay, last one. And then come up. Have a little bit of a wiggle. Get a little bit of heat in the quads there from that, obviously, which is not a bad thing. Okay, have a little bit of a shake out. Stepping the left foot forwards. Use the balance aid if you need to. Again, step that right foot back so where the laces would be. And again, I'm going to stretch the right shin, right ankle area, as well as the left ankle. Keep the left foot flat. Push the left knee forward as you lunge down. And let that right knee sink a little bit as well. Stretch this area and then come back up. So we're slowly lowering down, stretching, and then coming back up. If you don't feel a stretch, you might want to take the foot further backwards. So you might be getting it into the toes as well. You can always put a blanket onto the toes if it feels painful. I was thinking of one of my clients there, he would find this painful. Okay, keep breathing as we do this. Don't hold the breath. Last one, and then stepping up. Again, have a wiggle, feel all of the work, all of the movement, the stretching, the mobility work that we've done. I mean, that just feels so free and easy now for me. How are you feeling? Okay, so make sure we're always staying within our comfort zone, just slightly expanding our range of motion, not too aggressively. Step the right foot forwards now, maybe have roughly 1 foot's gap between your right foot and your left foot, and keep your feet in line with your hips. If it's too narrow, you're going to be a bit wobbly. You can always go a little bit wider if you need to. Hands to the hips. We're going to go into the hamstrings and the calves again. From here, we're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to slide your hands down your front leg. Keep a slight bend in the knee if you need to, but send your hips backwards so your spine's long. As you bring your head down, find a good stretch, again, not too aggressively, and then inhale all the way up. So you might only be going a quarter of the way, which is here. That might be the right amount for you. Again, maybe you could go halfway. So maybe you could go here. Or maybe you could go deep, and depending on your hamstring and calf flexibility, so the back of the thigh and the lower leg at the back, you could maybe start to bow the head slightly towards the knee. And what we're trying to do now is we're trying to inhale, coming up, exhale slowly down. So I've shown you where you could go. I don't want you to compete with me or compete with yourself. Find the right amount and then slowly massage through the stretch. So inhaling up wherever you're from, wherever your point you're coming from, and then exhaling slowly down. A little bit of a pause into the stretch, coming back up. Last one. A little bit of a pause, linger for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lifting the head and chest, nice and strong through the back. Step the back foot up, have a wiggle, and let's go to the other side with that. Have again about 1 foot's gap. Don't lock the knees out fully, so have a slight bend or have more of a bend if you need to. Inhale up, and let's go about a quarter or halfway to start. Anyway, for sure. Check. This side it will be different. Inhaling back up, and then slowly going wherever your body will allow you to. Again, lots of different bodies will be doing this stretch with me. My body is different to your body. So as you're moving through this stretch, make sure you listen to your body. Don't copy my body. I try to give you lots of options to make this right for you. So how was your run? How did it feel? How did your body feel as you was running? Okay, and then just slowly linger this next time on the exhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up and then step the foot up. Have a little bit of a wiggle. Well done. We're going to go into the quads, so the thighs and the hip flexors a little bit. Use that balance aid if you need to. I'm going to take the right foot into the right hand. I'm going to pull the knee backwards. I'm actually going to take both hands on because my shoulder mobility is okay to do that. If it's not, don't worry. And pull the knee back. And then slowly tip the head forwards as you pull the knee back. And then come back up. Head over the pelvis. Bring the knee back in line. Slowly tip the head forwards. Pull the knee back. And continue to slowly massage with that. Breathe as you do this. How has this routine felt for your body? So let me know in the comments. It's great to read all your comments. I love responding to all the comments. If you're not sure what to put, just put thanks for the video, Ash. I know I always ask this at the end of every video. I've started doing it at the end of the videos because I know it can get quite annoying. But if you don't ask, you don't get. And then slowly standing up. Have a little bit of a wiggle. Feel that work. How nice does that feel for the thighs and the hip flexors here? I'm going to go into the other side. Again, use the balance aid if you need to. And then slightly tip your head forward as you pull the knee back. And then slowly rock through that and soothe on this side. So I have to ask for engagement because it's the best way that helps grow this channel. I mean, all of the shares that everybody has been doing have single-handedly been bringing in lots more people to this community. So I'm so grateful for that. So if you can like, if you can share, if you can comment, if you can subscribe and click the notification bell, you are saying thank you to me. And that costs you nothing. It's totally free, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you. Okay, so continue to slowly pulse with this and breathe. And then also, I've had quite a lot of people mention about financially supporting my channel, which is amazing, which is absolutely like mind-blowing to think that people want to financially support my content. I do greatly appreciate that too. But also, I didn't just want to set up something where people would financially support me. I wanted to give something back. So we're coming up nice and slow, have a bit of a wiggle, have a little bit of a shake out, just shake those arms, shake those legs. I know I talk, I know I waffle on, sorry. But I wanted to give something back, and the way that I can give something back is just by planning longer content and more like series of videos and mini courses and more in-depth stuff. And I thought that's the best way I could sort of ask for financial, to say, could you give me some money? I didn't want to just say, could you give me some money for free? So I thought the best way would be to create an online platform that's got longer videos, more mini courses and different series. And I thought that would be the best way to say, if you do want to support my channel and if you do want to take your practice a little bit deeper, well, there's the option of the online membership. And if you don't, I'll still keep posting all these free videos on YouTube. So thank you. So how do you feel? Well done. Well done for caring for your body. Well done for looking after your body. Well done for stretching with me. I thank you for stretching with me and all of your support. And I shall see you in the next video.